Hey, good morning, it's Woody. Monday morning, another start to another week, and I'm feeling really good. Feeling really good this week. A very good weekend. I'm grateful for having a great weekend, and that's what, with that little clue, that's what I'm going to be talking about this morning very briefly. It's about gratitude and how we can use that, another one of our superpowers, to help us live with cancer in a better way. So first of all, what am I grateful for? Well, on Friday I had my monthly PSA test result, and it's all good. So the PSA level is at 0.01, which is as good as it gets, and it means that I've got another month where I haven't got to worry about it. Now, is it me, or is it the same for everyone, that when you get a result that's good, whether it's a PSA result, whether it's an MRI result, whether it's some kind of a CT scan, a PET scan, anything like that, that all of a sudden there's this kind of weight that comes off your shoulders and you feel lighter and you walk lighter, and it's like you've been carrying around this this baggage over your shoulder with that's full of negative things like frustration, anger, you're frightened, all that stuff just suddenly lets go. And that's great, and that's what I think the mind-body connection does. So yeah, that was a really good result. So I'm moving on from that. So I want to talk about gratitude, this superpower that we have, that can change quite a huge amount of stuff about our experience that we have. So why does it work? Well, the thing is, what we got to try and do as cancer sufferers, we got to try and cultivate some kind of positive emotion all the time, and feeling in our bodies. And gratitude's one of the ways we can do that. So when we're being grateful about something, we can't be negative. We're being positive. So by using gratitude, you can have some amazing effects. It can boost your immune system. It can help you cope better, so your emotional coping, it just becomes, it's your EQ level, your emotional quotient becomes higher. It means that you can deal with stuff better when you're full of gratitude, and it's easy to do. It doesn't cost anything. You can do it by a quite simple thing that I do is, before I go to sleep at night, I've got a little journal by my bed with a pen, and all I do is I write down 2, 3, 4, 5 things that I'm grateful about from the day that I've just had, or the weekend in this case. The fantastic thing about this is it allows you then to go to sleep with a positive thoughts running through your body, which is going to be much better than going to sleep with worry and anxiety and all the negative stuff. So it gives you that power for throughout your night. Your subconscious is not concentrating on negativity, it's concentrating on positivity. And all you do is you write down things that you're grateful for. No matter how much of a crap day you've had, there's always something there that you can find to be grateful for. So my list last night was my PSA result, of course. We had a lovely roast dinner yesterday with a family, which my wife and two children. I wrote about how grateful I was to be able to have that, and I wrote about the fact that we had a great game of Rummy Cub, okay, which is a board game, silly game, but brought the family together. No arguments. I lost, but it was just another positive that I wrote about. But the biggest positive for me this weekend was my daughter Ella, who's age 15. She just turned 15. Went back to karate. Now that for me is just such a powerful thing for me to write about, because she stopped going to karate at the beginning of lockdown, and then she's gone through some difficult times herself. She's lost a lot of her confidence and her belief in herself, and she's gone through some hard stages from the lockdown and being constantly isolated. And so she's gone back there They welcomed her back, which I'm really grateful for. It was like she'd never left, and she's resuming her karate lessons. Now, one way I can boost my gratitude even further, and this one is really, really powerful, okay, is to think about that, not through my mind, but through my heart. So what I'm doing is, when I'm writing that journal, and about Ella, and about her going back to her karate, it's coming from my heart. I can even touch my heart while I'm doing it, okay? Now, when you start adding compassion, which is what you're doing there, to gratitude, you're forming such a powerful tool that you can use in your day-to-day living with cancer, your fight with cancer. It's so powerful. Just by thinking from the heart, you create chemicals and hormones. Oxytocin is one, which, you know, it makes you feel good. It's a feel good thing. It's also known as a love hormone. It's a bonding hormone. They used to give this to mothers when they first have their babies, so it makes them bond. They give them oxytocin. Well, we've got a natural supply of oxytocin by just touching your heart. You can create oxytocin because you're paying attention to your heart. Okay, combine that with gratitude, and you're now starting to boost your immune system. You're boosting your resilience. You're creating this armor that the cancer can't beat. This mind-body connection, and you bring your heart into there, and you've got this cloak of invincibility now that you've got to wear, because cancer is just one. You live with cancer. We live with it, or I live with it. You live with it. No matter what kind of cancer it is. Okay, you're looking for ways to help you, and I'm hoping that that's what this video does. Just by, you know, if you go away now, write down something that you're grateful for each night, you're going to do yourself a favor. You're going to start building resilience, and you're going to start fighting back, okay? Which is the important thing, is to not give in. We've got tools inside our body is more powerful than we can ever realize, okay? You know the feeling when you get that. When I got that result on Friday, it was like my body became lighter. It was like I walked lighter. That weight that has been hanging on my shoulders for the last few days had suddenly shifted, and that was like carrying this baggage full of negativity. Okay, and that's the mind-body connection, and that's the same with gratitude. You start enforcing your body's your strengths that you've got inside, these innate abilities that the body has. So give it a try. I mean, at the end of the day, this cannot hurt you. It doesn't cost you any money whatsoever, and it really doesn't matter what happens in your day. There's something there that you can find to be grateful about. You're going to be helping yourselves in that day. You're going to be making yourself feel better. You're going to be strengthening yourself, and that's what you need. You need strength, and you need to encourage yourself, okay? And this is really, really important for all stages of cancer. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you've just found out. If you can use this now, right at the beginning of your journey, okay, you're going to help yourself. If you've been suffering from cancer for ages, this is something that you might not have done before. Try it, and let me know in the comments how it helps you, because we're building up a nice little, I'm having some nice conversations with people, and that's all I want to do. I want to help, okay? So whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a positive day, and try and find those positives and write them down before you go to sleep tonight, and you'll wake up feeling a little bit better tomorrow than you might have done if you didn't do that. Okay, so until the next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.